What's up? I'm Jonny P, and I'm talking to you here in the Sutter Home Vibe and Vine Green Room. If I could have a glass of Sutter Home wine, specifically, with any artist, living or dead, I would have to say Bill Withers. And I don't imagine talking to him much, because I don't see him being super talkative, but he's just the coolest cat, and he's got the greatest energy and vibe. I wouldn't mind just sitting on a porch overlooking a nice, ravine or something and just chilling with him. I drink Sutter Home White Zinfandel more than any other wine at all, period. It is what I love. Like, that's a bottle a week. I like to say I wine down after I put the whining down. So when my daughter is down to sleep, straight to the kitchen, glass, straight up to, studio, and start working on stuff I couldn't work on while she was awake and doing her wave. For me, I grew up in the church, and so soul music has a different connotation. I grew up playing music that came from the soul and that was supposed to be coming out of your soul. And I think it doesn't change for anyone. I feel like it's a genre of music that really does tap into who you are, what your experiences have been. When I think about my childhood and the sounds of my childhood, like, the soundtrack of it, it's so wild and eclectic and loud. I can't think of a better place with more rich culture than New York City to grow up, and I'm really thankful and blessed to have been there, and that been my experience. Good to You was produced by my good friend Godfrey, who's here. He's gonna play with me in a second. Recorded in LA in part and recorded in Nashville. It's just a culmination of really good, smooth sailing soul songs. I tend to like to take time on my music, and when I started working with Godfrey, it even hit that stride even more. Like, Godfrey is a person that tends to like to stew on things and let them mature. And I also had a lot of that in myself as well. So my process with creating tends to be, when it's right, then you put it out. It's a very instant society and a very microwave kind of generated society, and I think with this genre of music, it's brisket. You gotta let that thing simmer down. So that's our process, is just slow and good and tender, for sure. The whole entire project just has a nice hum to it, and it's work that I'm really proud of, and I think people will vibe, no pun intended, all over the place.